That's the sun, just so you know. There's some kind of dragon underneath it that actually looks like the Alpha and the Omega symbol. But it looks like a dragon to me. This looks like a big head of something. It almost looks like a mane of a horse, the way the mane would go. Hey, Michelle, what's up? Grand Rising. Look at this. Wow. Thank you for liking the video. Appreciate that. Look at the texture. It hasn't changed. Hasn't changed at all. Look at the texture. Mm-hmm. It's incredible. Thank you for that. Thank you. Oh, look at this right here. Jeez Louises. Well, look who else is here. Wow. Look at everything that just started vibrating through, like, hey, we're here too. Film us. Look at the texture on this thing. Seriously. Yo. Wow. Them look like ribs, skin. That'll change soon. I don't know, I was just kind of guided to say that. That'll change soon. Wow, this is bumpy, 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 bumpy. You can see, look at this. Wow. It's super bumpy. The texture on this is incredible. Look at the texture, wow. Like, it's huge. This thing is massive. Look at this. We're still over here, holding its shape. See? Still there. There we go. So how about that? I mean, this is massive right here. You can see the texture. It looks like stairs, or looks like stairs. Long stairs. A sphinx. You know, I filmed a sphinx earlier. This is part of it, right in here. I mean, this is like texture right in here. A lot of texture. And you have this piece in here that most people would just blow off, but it's not, because you can see the texture right here. I mean, there's texture and depth to all of this. Look at this. And I'll zoom out so that you can see. Those are like fangs right here. Right there. Those are eyes. That's its head right here. Those are fangs. You know who has fangs? Lilith. Lilith has fangs. Yes, she does. That could be something else too. Look at the size of this thing. Holy crap. Wow. Let me ask you a question, Michelle. That picture I posted that I took of the face, can you really see the face? Can you really see the eye? Can you really see the umbilical on its nose? See, this is a big, either a carving of a head, but that's a head. It's got something contraption in front of its face, but that's a face right there. This is all gear or something over it. Then you turn it this way, and it, you know, it's just wild. Whatever the heck this is going on here, and that is bumpy texture of skin. I call them Sumerian bumps. So you were mentioning, okay, thank you. For real, like really, really, really. I mean, I can see it, but like I said, I posted it for a friend of mine. She couldn't see it, and I was like, really? I still get like stumped. Like, okay, I even like, here's the eye. I don't know if she can or not, but hey, you know, she maybe just can't see it. Maybe maybe many don't still. Maybe they're not, they will. And they all will, but so Michelle, because you commented on the Michael Lee Hill thing, right? So he's been like coming back up in my feed. Like, I'm aware of the guy, knows like his backstory for the most part, and blah blah blah. And he's connected to Inky, and he's in Cleveland, Ohio, and he's the one that, you know who he is. Anyway, so he posted some things that I found interesting, and doesn't seem like somebody you could talk to. Like I'm talking to you right now, even though you're on a keyboard. Like, I know you're a real person, and I'm talking to you. Like, so if you have that kind of wisdom like that, which aligns to stuff I've been guided to, and many of us, they go on these would they get paid for it? And I get it to a point. Clearly I get it. You got to have money in this world. But what I got was his whole bio reposted, and I found it unattractive. I really did. Like, felt so ego-based, which was a total bummer. It was a total bummer. And not like because I put him on a pedestal. Just because you attain this great, amazing knowledge that many of us are aware of, but he has more detail. And maybe he doesn't. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's why I share what I get guided to, because it's all connected to the Sumerians here, and the truth coming out about the Sumerians, and the lineages here, and along with many others, not just the Sumerians, but the majority is Sumerian, because the distortion, they distorted this stuff. I'm waiting to see if you respond at all. I was just really disappointed that he just doesn't seem attainable. A little bit, but almost like if someone will comment and he doesn't, it's not a constructive, it's more of kind of a little bit of a put down, or argumentative, and it's like, oh, okay, you're not really interested in that. Look at this. This is insane what's appearing right now. I don't know. I think it is. This is incredible. She's dipped her nose right into our world. Boop. It literally stopped. It's hanging out. It's like, hey, cool, keep filming me. She's right here. There's an eye back here. This thing's huge. She's huge. I felt that same. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I seen him one time, and I don't really watch the guy either from, the project, we'll call him. Because, he's agent. And, good content, interesting, clearly, but, I think there's a line. This is my personal opinion. I get you have to have the mighty buck in this world to live. And there's nothing wrong with making a living. It's just when you start becoming more ego-based, that's an imbalance. Especially when you're talking about ancient, you're talking about the laws of the spiritual laws and more. To most people, it would be, oh, that's not real. It's not, because they're really in the 3D. To not being approachable was kind of a bummer. Because I know I have a lot of questions. I would talk his ear off. I just have a lot of questions that I know he has answers to. That I just have a lot of questions that I woke up to. Like, why do I know this stuff? I probably have information that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's what this is I feel all about, with everybody coming together. No, we're not better than another. We're not. We're not supposed to behave that way anyway. At all, actually. You're supposed to really remain humble, teachable, and teach. And clearly none of us do that freaking perfectly, so because we're dealing with the ego in this world. But if you don't, those of you out there who have no idea what I'm talking about, Michael Lee Hill, he's connected to the Anunnaki. He was, years ago, he had filmed ships above Lake Erie, Discovery, whomever went out there along with MUFON, and, he was basically, they took his blood sample, all this stuff, and he has something different in his bloodline, which he's connected to Anunnaki. He's connected to Enki, he found out. And he's been in the front of the Council of Seven. He's gone through whatever he's experienced. For some of us, we're aware of this stuff. Like you've been going along your life, do, all right, and then each decade that goes by, you're waking up more and more and more and more and more and more, and stuff you're just guided to that you're like, why am I guided to this? What is this? Like that. It's like that, and then you discover the Anunnaki and what's really going on here, because you're supposed to. Um, it's not something. It's not something any of us were going to look for, to be honest. We're pretty much all guided toward it. It came on our life path. It came on the life path because it was supposed to. I think being... you know what? Ditto. I don't need a lot. I don't have a lot, you know what? And I'm good with that. I'm wicked grateful. I'm grateful for what I do have. And I am. As each... honestly, day goes by, especially in this energy, it's like I find less and less that I'm throwing more things out, cleaning things out. That's why I was getting a lot about that narcissist with the attachment thing, having some of your stuff, like, I don't know, that's why I was picking up on that, cleaning things out, just cleaning things out. That's more like in the Christ energy, if you don't need a lot, and we really don't. That's been the distraction the whole time, is everyone thinking they need a lot. They need this and they need that. Yeah, the basic necessities of life. It's nothing wrong with having nice things. Nothing at all. It's just the humility and staying humble. It's really important, and not the ego. And then, you're not better than somebody else because you have a few more bucks in your bank account versus them. That's shallow. I mean, that is shallow as shallow. Well, it's probably a lower shallow than that, but that's pretty shallow. And it just keeps one right-sized. It does. And everything comes on your path. And I'm hearing what I'm saying too, because I have to hear this today. Everything comes on your path in divine timing. It really does. There are no accidents, there are no mistakes, but there are those who hijack. That's a real thing. You will always get back on your divine track. Things will come to you as you keep doing as we keep going and doing the next right thing. It all will always align. It will always materialize. Just God's got us, really. The universe has our back. The universe has our back. I say that to myself every day. The universe is guiding me. The universe has got my back. I send a lot of y'all negative energy back to you. I tell you right now, I'm just giving you a heads up. You out there in 3D land, I send it right back with love and consciousness. Never any ill intent, but I feel that what you're doing. So I go through that every day, and I just really try to stay humble and teachable, and not get aggravated anymore. Like, just this world just wants to poke at you all the time. Just does, because it's there. Can't read what you're saying. We float in. Yeah, we do. We float in the. We do. We float in the deep end. I like that. Look at she's and this can't even fit in the screen. She's so huge, just sitting in here. You think this is enjoying the conversation? What happened? I have videos of a storm that needs to be slowed down. Really? Did you? Oh, sure, absolutely. Oh my God, yeah. I love looking at a good storm. Because Atlas is here. That's not just a rock that came through the sky, for those of you who understand what I'm saying. Atlas is here. And these storms are things coming through. Definitely. Supernatural. Moving the plasma, making the plasma more pliable for things to move through. Because remember, this stuff is moving through us as well. This is the back of a dragon right here, for those right in here. And there's her head right in here. And it's coming up to right here next to this sphere that's just been sitting there. There's a sphere in here, and there's a sphere in here. She's really pronounced. I'll back up a little bit. And there's something in the shadow of it as well. So, all right, so you have it on your channel, you posted it? because I'll check that out when I'm done here. I'm gonna switch this to see what shows up here in this setting. That's all texture. Wow. That's the sun, the black sun. Get something's pushing through. Let's see if I can't see my screen. I'll do this real quick. Back to the original. I can't see it. It's weird how this is illuminating. Look at the ripples and texture in this thing. Hey, 7-Eleven. This thing's so huge. There's so much hidden in this. There's so much hidden in this. But it's pushing through to try to show you. For those who see, it pushes through to try to show you. Dragon. And there's stuff over here too. We'll walk this way. This way. Been getting a lot. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of downloads, information. I don't even want to call it, just things I'm supposed to talk about that I don't know how to do that right now. I really don't, but it's important. So I'm praying on it before I start talking about it, or make sure I'm supposed to. I don't know. You know, I go through, when I get important stuff, like, let me just put it to you this way. You, my dear, I feel you're connected to me in the 3D world. I feel. Just gonna put it that way. There's something going on. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel it. But I also feel it like worldly, because it's wicked heavy. Like, I know it's big. So I don't know what. So when I don't know, I pray on it and always go to God. And looks like seriously the eye of Ra right here, the top eyelid. For real, and this is the eyeball. Like, this looks like the eye of Ra in here. I know the trees are in the way, but for who can really see, you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. So yeah, I just go to God and I wait patiently and write things down, because I know it spooks some of you out there. Especially the ones that don't want, I can't even say it because it's so fucked up. It's just so fucked up. Pardon my mouth, but that's just the way it is, man. God loves me even though I use the F-bomb. Look at this right here. Come, this is a piece. Look at this. This is the difference of the texture changing right here. Look at this. Holy crap. That's amazing. Look at the huge shift in texture. It's like, yeah, I'm a whole different piece to... Look at this. Holy crap. That's amazing. It's like snow. Like bumpy, icy snow. Sumerian bumps. Sumerian texture. I mean, come on, look at that. That is significantly different. It is too big to... Okay. Is it... Okay, post it on your channel. You know what you do? If you don't want to make it public, just hit it to the middle one there. Not public, not private, the other one. And just send me the link and I can watch it that way. That way the whole thing doesn't have to download. It'll just be right from your channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do reads like that. I do private readings and I send them, it's their link. No one will ever see it, you know what I mean? And they can watch as many times as they want because it's their link, it's their private link. And they're the only one that has a copy of that video. Besides, you know, me, the master of it, but I don't watch. You know what I mean? Like, once I do a reading, it's done and over. I don't remember it. It's not for me to remember. It's for those who needed the message, whatever, you know? So, this is large. I'm gonna do this right here. See how this does? Look at that. This is a celestial. Look at this, come on. It's like dripping. That is wild. We'll go down here. That's that piece right here. The shift right there. From one texture to the other. Oops. That's wild. It's just freaking so large, I can't get it in the whole frame. Tommy, that looks like an eye. And there's a woodpecker pecking. There's an edge, like right in here. All right, what else we got? It's separated right here. It's like a stripe. Or something like that, you know what I mean? Like a separation in the ice. Maybe it is. Yeah, the trees are very, oh my God. I think the trees are the most noticeable in anyone's video out there. The trees are the most noticeable. They are not even hiding it with the trees. I don't think, anyway. You know, all the surrounding, the fae, they come out, the goblins. There's all kinds of stuff in this hood. There's Native Americans in here. There's Confederate soldiers in here. There's a Bigfoot in here. He pops in and out of a realm. Because some nights I hear that, I'll hear the whistle. When I first moved here, I heard it like, it sounds like a bat hitting the tree. And this, believe me, there's like nobody gonna be out here hitting a tree with a bat. Like, it was like 11 o'clock and like, you know, there's nothing. Anyway, and then the whistle. And I was like, oh. And that's when I was like, uh-huh. And I'm in, you know, I'm near the Bermuda Triangle. Try again. The Bridgewater Triangle, so, you know, then there's that. Look at this in here. The energy pushing through. Look at that. It's really pushing through, so you see. You see him? There's his nose right there. Do you see him? Profile right here, eye right there. It's some kind of warrior. Because I am a warrior. Wow, I mean, you can see the texture right in here. It's like you can pet it. Like, pet it. Then you got the shadow like coming down here. And a sphere, it's like the end of it's a sphere. So that's like some kind of head to this dragon. I feel like this is the head of the dragon right here. Comes up, all right, she comes up this way. And then there's like another piece to her. She is large. She really wraps a doodle-doo around. She does, she does. She coils up. She coils up over continents. She's huge. Continents. Continents. Real, real, real. Hey, Dragon Sage. How are things up there in Canada? It's so funny because the Messiah came to me in a dream years back and was guided a message about going to Canada. And I woke up thinking, how's that gonna happen? And then I've had, like, I know I've had a past life there as I've walked these lands with moccasins before, we'll just put it that way. I know I have. Yeah, it's getting chilly here. as well. The temp's dropping. We had 80 degrees the other day. It was just really, it was cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but it was just trippy for November, you know? Just a little trippy. And then they want to call it global warming. You know what? You have massive things in the sky. They don't want to tell you that. They just want you to believe, you know, it's global warming and nothing else is going on here. It's all your fault, folks. I mean, I'm not saying we didn't contribute to whatever the heck is going on, you know, because of the programs here and stuff. However, for the folks that, you know, don't intentionally try to hurt Mother Earth. Look at this. I mean, she's just been sitting here this whole time. Are you listening? Are you listening? You hearing? Oh, I should have brought my spirit box out. Crap. She looks like she's either, it's a gash or it's a smile. Actually, it looks like a horse head, too. You know how that is, right? My peeps on here, you know how that is. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you have a beautiful day. Keep shining bright, man. Don't let mean people steal your joy at all, because they're gonna try. It's just who they are. You just gotta keep going. Keep it moving. Keep it moving forward. Look at this. Look at this right here before you go. Look at the chopper here. Look at the bone structure on that. Could be an actual tongue, too. Like a snake tongue. Possibly, but looks like bone. Because there's something going on right here. And here. With this piece right here. You seeing that? You see that? See what I'm saying? All right, peace out.